Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and or good night, depending on where you are in the world today. Sorry. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and or good night, depending on where you are in the world today. Thank you for tuning in to Friday's entertainment, which is, of course, our D&D 5e campaign on Foul Winds. Before we were rudely interrupted by Sammy blethering in the background. Without further ado, let us unleash the masses and let's get into things. Hello, everyone. Yep, I can hear.
Hi.
Swear to fuck.
Hi.
It's like she is oblivious to everything.
We didn't notice. We were just talking.
I noticed. I was like, oh, time to hush.
Chatterbox.
No, it's alright. It's only the intro. There's only like a handful of people watching. It's not a problem. Oh, man.
Crying.
So, how is everyone?
Good.
I am well flushed now, by the way.
You're what now?
Flushed, warm.
Yeah.
I'm a bit red too.
It's been a week, but I'm here, so there's that. Also, I just got something in my eye, so there's also that.
Yeah. Lucky.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but you're having pizza, so
It's true.
it can't be all bad.
It's true.
No, she's having a salad.
I'm having salad, but maybe
Yeah.
a slice of pizza too. Like, who am I kidding?
Don't you guys get like crazy sized pizzas over there? They're like stupid sizes.
I mean,
I
so
mean,
we're
it's like this. So
we get a big one because I've got one teenager and one almost teenager that could eat like 17 slices of pizza just on their own. So we get like the one that we get is like it's like a table size. It's ridiculous.
Yes, they're big. They can be
Yeah.
big. But they can also be little small ones too.
The,
personal pan pizzas.
Mm-hmm.
They only did small ones in Australia, isn't it?
In the place where I was from, yeah.
But here, no, the biggest we get is kind of like this. But
I think Papa John's biggest one is like 16-inch. I don't really know how the fuck they measure it necessarily, but that's what it clicks for the biggest one.
Apologies.
I never get large or medium.
Let's say apologies. I didn't fix the character things in the background. That's my bad. You're just gonna have to deal with the fact that they're awkward. You can see them and the background. I will get that done for next time, I promise. But I didn't. I kind of forgot that we were on a different time zone this week, and things got ahead of me. All right. The streams would make even better. Yeah, we had double the intro. This was good. It's fine. Right. So, what did we get up to last? I can say last week because we played last week session. I know you kind of mentioned it already, but did you hand out your freebie inspiration for note taking?
Oh yeah. Who has no
Oh.
inspo?
If
I
not,
didn't have my character
I'm
sheet
gonna
up.
claim it.
I think I need one. Hold on. Unless somebody else needs it.
Go for it. You're the new persuasion person, so
Yeah.
you're gonna
Yeah,
need
actually,
it.
yeah. If you don't have it, it's yours. You're the persuasion person.
Okay, persuasion person and tank. I've got this.
Yeah. Yep, that's how it goes.
Yep.
-1 intelligence persuasion person. Let's go.
Mm-hmm. It's gonna be great.
Worked out well so far.
We kept forgetting she had good persuasion because her
I
charisma
kept
was nothing.
forgetting I
Yeah,
had
exactly.
persuasion.
I play a satyr in another game and I forgot it.
Okay, well that's on you. Like, come on, I've never even played a satyr. Like, I didn't know that I knew they could jump and headbutt because that's what Givmig did. That's it.
Performance and persuasion are
And
all
not wear
satyrs.
pants.
Yeah.
And what?
And not wear pants, or at least that's
Yeah.
what Gift did.
I mean, actually, I haven't thought about it. I don't know if Fina's wearing pants. No, I'm sorry. She's wearing a skirt because she's a magical girl.
Okay.
So she's got like a Sailor
Right.
Moon outfit on.
wow.
Oh my god.
Perfect. Well, she got, yeah, I mean, disguise self, so you can really
Yeah.
wear whatever the hell you want. Yeah.
That's true. You can.
Sailor Tina.
Also,
Transmute.
just checking in chat. We did have a comment on the last video that I needed to speak up. So please, if you are watching, do let me know if my volume needs to be adjusted up or down. I think it might have been because my mic was slightly tilted last time, but if it's okay, it's okay. If not, then I will need to address that. Right. So last week we started off with you guys having just defeated the God, what were they called? The Hezrao, the Devil Dogs, outside the ones that were basically guarding the seaward entrance into town.
Oh, yes. Yep. The frog things.
Yeah. And essentially, you dealt with them. You had your key from the corpse, which unlocks the lighthouse, disabled the traps, and you made your way down into the tunnel underneath. Had a quick look in the warehouse, popped your nose up, and saw that the place was trashed and basically nothing worth grabbing. And then carried on along the end to the end of the tunnel, where you found yourselves inside of a giant barrel in the cellar of a tavern. There was some discussion going on above. Some of you couldn't make it out. Can't remember who it was that spoke Dwarven, but whoever was doing the listening wasn't doing all that great and couldn't speak Dwarven, if I remember correctly. You guys decided, well, do away with stealth. We're just gonna march on in and introduce ourselves because we don't really care about that stealth stuff.
Well, why not? Yeah.
You I didn't read this bit before. You're greeted by wary but hot dwarven barman, Boglass Bomback. That's right. And essentially, there was some conversation going on. You found out that the tavern you had found yourselves in was the Blood and Brine, not the other tunnel, not the other tavern. The Wary Traveler, I think it was. I don't remember offhand. It's in the notes. I'll find it.
Warnheart.
Sorry. Yep. There are lots of taverns in my mind right now. You got introduced to the group of patrons that were in the inn still. The inn was incidentally very nautical themed. You confirmed that you were looking for Lily on behalf of Esme, and that he hadn't seen her for a little while, Attende. You exchanged stories about what's going on inside and outside of the tavern, and you found out that the guy leading the invasion force is a Commander Rotorth. Right spelling? Get my notes. Did copy paste it, right?
I have no fucking idea. Sometimes I guess on the names.
Commander Rotorth. R-H-O. Okay, it's almost right. R-H-O-T-O-R-T-H. Yeah, Iron Brand. Commander of the forces. Yeah, very, very close. He was one of the tusked dwarf types, and he seems to have a particularly, I believe it's standard kind of thing when occupiers are, when occupying somewhere, you keep the brothels and the taverns going because soldiers and keeping people happy. Other than that, everything else is in the shit. Fina dabbled with honing her disguise abilities, and we discovered that they weren't the only one that was able to change shape, as Miriam was able to turn into Sandra will need a therapist. Yeah, maybe not here. You also alerted Magistrate Caius of the goings on, and they basically said find out as much as you can, and they'll do what they can from their end. Next day, Lily was waiting for you. Very pretty lady, long dark hair, necklace with a red gemstone, which looked like a closed fist, and has a red tint to her eyes, which Sammy was battering away at me after the session, going, "She's a vampire, right? Must be a vampire. She's got the red eyes. I mean, she's a vampire." It was like, maybe, who knows?
It's an interesting theory.
It is a very interesting theory. If she wasn't, maybe she is now. You then basically had a discussion about what you wanted to do. Basically look into the ship side of things, deal with Rotorth. Oh my god. You thank you. Find and replace. Find and replace. You know that he can be found either at the Temple of Mercury, which you are aware has been desecrated, or he resides sometimes in the manor of the previous governor, Oldwell. You are aware that it's not a good idea to be caught on the streets at any time, as the occupiers of the town basically decide when the curfew is, if they want to shake somebody down, and they have been collecting tribute in the form of wealth and other things near the temple. You had a quick chat. You want to go and check out, Magical D&D Walmart, potentially blow up some ships, and then try to cut off the head of the snake and deal with a certain commander.
Well, scout it out. Judge from there,
Yeah.
See what the fuck's going on first.
Mm-hmm. What could possibly go wrong? Yep. Sailor
It's Temple to Kronos, though, not Mercury, right?
Now is a temple to Kronos, yes.
Oh, it was to Mercury, gotcha.
Was Mercury. Yes, you are aware that it has been utterly desecrated. You're not aware of the specifics, but it has been used and turned into something most foul.
Shame.
All right. I can get rid of that. I can get rid of that. But yeah. No.
There's meant to be a sneaky lad pretty close to us that we can go talk to, right?
Yes, that's right. So there was.
That was the priority because we figured we're gonna have to move through the town.
Yeah.
And my stealth is just a 20, I'm pretty sure. So we'll need some help. We need that pass without a trace. Can I get that? Let me check.
So you were
I don't know if you
told
have access to it. It's a droid.
about.
Yeah.
You were told within.
Oh wait, yeah, I can.
Within the town itself, there is to the south of where you are a place called Shadow's Retreat, and within that there is a couple. There's a couple, Saphira and Christov, who may be able to assist you in sneaking around the town a little bit better. Magical D&D Walmart is to the west. Let me just hide this. You are on the screen at the moment, so Shadow's Retreat. I don't think I've put that on your map yet. Can do. Shadow's Retreat is down here. That helps. And Magical D&D Walmart is there. Blood and the Brine is here.
Boom. Boom.
Yep.
And then
you know that the docks are to the north.
And then boom. And then boom. Look at this. It's like the perfect line. Yep, there we go.
Like a spiral, right?
Yep, decision made. Unless everybody wants... Well, you need to get the sneaky people first, and then we can explore. If we want to check the other spots, we can. Sneaky people, see if D&D Walmart's got any big artillery we can use or anything like that. and then we can. What was the Arcane Nook? Is that just like a general magic shop?
Herbalism, I think it is.
Herbalism? Okay.
Or alchemist.
We can try, but I can't say our rolls are gonna be any good.
Well, the
Arcane Nook is
enchanted
just,
elixir.
is just
Oh,
an
that's
arcane
down there.
shop.
Never mind.
So it's,
Okay.
Arcane shop. Okay, so yeah.
it's just your regular D&D magic item shop, not magical D&D Walmart, which is obviously superior.
So basically, the Arcane Nook is it's sometime soon going to be put out of business, is what you're saying, by magical D&D Walmart. Gotcha.
Yep.
All right.
It is like real life Walmart tactics.
Yep.
Put up shop next to a small company.
So what we really need to do is go to the Arcane Nook, check the prices, and be like, I'll be back and let Walmart know that,
Price match this, yeah.
Yeah, you know.
I don't know. I feel like we should be buying local. Helps out the local economy. Is it
As
Shop
the-
Small Saturday today?
As the city burns, yeah.
Is there a we're here to save your town discount?
Yeah, no kidding. D&D Walmart doesn't care because they have so many so many of them. They're just like, not here.
Nothing is local, and everything is local to magical D&D Walmart.
I say we try our luck to go get the people that can help us move through town, and then go to Walmart, D&D Walmart, and then kind of see where we're at from there.
How long have we been going
I'm fine with
over the
this.
plan for?
Over breakfast, so maybe an hour.
So enough to kind of like learn the maps of the city?
Are you asking, is it enough for you to be familiar with the city in order to take advantage of your background so that you can
Yes.
zoom?
Not zoom, it's so I can find the passages as well. Like the ones that would normally be missed by other people. So easier to go undetected by.
So
the
how
routes and
I
people.
imagine this is that you find like the parkour route through somewhere that allows you to avoid guards and basically get there quicker because you can go through in a straight line and be. But I'd say you need to be familiar with it like in practice, not just in theory, in order to be able to. I'm pretty sure that's how it's worded, right? Yeah, you know the secret. Yeah. So once you've been here for a little bit and actually been on the streets, I'd say yes. But you haven't even been outside the tavern yet. So
Okay.
Oh, we can't use our super zoomies yet.
not yet. Yeah.
That's
Oh.
okay, I still got zoomies anyway.
Yeah, let the sneaky people teach you.
Yeah, that's for
They'll
sure.
pick it up real fucking quick.
Yeah.
They could take you under their wing, show you some tricks.
It's not your home city, it's their home city.
Yep.
Okay. So
Yeah.
it's morning.
Did we just long rest, by the way?
You did. So feel free
Okay.
to recover any spell points, HP,
Oh.
spell points, spell slots, HP.
Yeah, let's do that. And I can change my spells at will, basically, when I sleep, right?
Yep.
So, awesome. That'll make it easier.
You and I.
You had the
Yeah.
cakes yesterday, didn't you?
Yes, I
Yeah.
did. They were delicious.
They were the best.
Mm-hmm.
And you may be craving them a little bit today.
Oh, okay.
Uh-oh.
Gonna head over to the barkeep person and
Just Fina? Even though others had honey cakes?
oh, did it?
You can have whatever you want for breakfast. That's fine.
I'm just
but
saying
the
effect.
the urges. Oh yeah, just Fina.
Okay.
Is having that kind of overwhelming. Yeah, I really.
I'm gonna head up to the innkeeper and say, do you have any more of those honey cakes? They were so good. I could really use one for breakfast too.
we have some more of them. You're welcome to take some. You need some for the road.
Actually, that's a really great idea. I would love some for the road. How much would it be for, like, all of them?
Well then, they are that would cost you 5 silver for 5 servings of honey cakes.
She starts counting on her hand.
Oh, do you have money? Or does
That's actually a
Desma
good
have
question.
money?
Because if I do, I don't have it listed, and I'm not actually sure if I have any. Because I know I was supposed to be in charge of listing it, and it's not there, and I feel like I spent it on something.
I've seen sky assholes in my fucking handouts list. I'm like, what the fuck? Sky assholes? That was the Grey Dragons from last campaign. Sorry. Just tickled me. I'm pretty sure you were just giving all of your cash to Desma.
Yeah, but I thought I was supposed to be keeping it on my sheet, and I don't have any listed, and I know I have been keeping track of it, so I feel like I spent it on the potions, because we remember when we were doing all of the potions.
You did, yeah, okay.
So
That's
she's
possible,
just
yeah.
So
she's
he'll
just
be like,
sitting
that'll
here.
Be, 5 silver. And,
Okay, so she's counting on her fingers. Is Desma down here?
everyone's down here, yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
Hey, Desma? I really need more of these honey cakes, and I think 0 is less than 5, and I don't have any money. Do you mind if I borrow some from you?
Can I tell she's acquiring an addiction?
I should do an insight check, I guess. They were good. If you didn't try them, you could certainly smell them. And it's probably not enough to concern yourself with. Maybe it's just sensible. Like, if these are the last ones in town, it might be a while before they get some more, you know?
Fina is being sensible?
Yeah.
That's sending up some red flags right there, so.
Is that more enough? I just hand you 5 silver.
Oh, thank you. And then I hand 5 silver to
You'll get
the innkeeper.
a cloth-wrapped bundle of...
Thank you so much. I'm going to eat one right now. Like, I'm going over to a table and I'm just like, yeah.
I would have handed her that silver too, even if I could tell she was getting addicted.
Mm-hmm.
Aye. Well, good. Alright.
These are so good. Has anybody else tried these? But don't try mine, okay? I need these for later.
I need these for
Wait.
me.
You took them all, so how can we try them?
They were delicious.
I mean, I'm sorry you weren't fast enough. And she just keeps eating.
Your need seemed greater.
Her needs still seem greater. Just going over my spells really quick to see if there's anything I would want to take today.
I got this now. So
Ooh.
even us terrible stealthers got a shot now.
Want to? Could it come in use in a pinch? You know what? Yeah.
Oh wait, I gotta go. Yep, there we go.
Okay, is there anything else you guys want to do before we make moves to go to
Out of curiosity, how many honey cakes did I get? Because I want to put them on my sheet.
So a serving counts as 2. You got 5
Okay.
servings. So you have 10.
10.
Just ate one.
So I have 9. Okay. Oh, I only have 1 honey cake.
Oh, you can
Okay.
eat 2 if you want. Like, I'm just.
I mean,
Uh-oh.
well,
If
hang
it's
on,
like
hang on.
an entire box of Thin Mints, they'll be gone
I want to
today.
see how satiated I am. Would that be a constitution rule?
Up to you. Yeah.
Yeah.
I am not satiated, so I'm going to eat 2.
Nom nom.
We're about to have a problem in our hands.
I'm gonna just drop some of the
Only when we run out.
onto the
Yeah.
map.
Zundrel is going to walk up to Peppy and be like, Peppy, I have something in my bag from ages ago.
Mm-hmm.
Can you see if there's any magic in it? Because I don't think she's ever actually bothered to pull it back out of her bag. And she's going to pull out the necklace that we stole from the first ever fight. Hello.
Sure. I'll spend the 10 minutes or whatever to ritual cast it, detect magic, and give the old. Since we're eating anyways, give her the old once over, see if it's magical. And be all nosy peppy, see if there's any other magical stuff within the area.
Circular disc necklace.
I don't actually remember. Where did we get it? Where did you get it?
No, I don't think you ever messaged me what it was. Because I stole the necklace from the dude. The first fight.
It was from the bear dude.
Oh, is it the necklace of
Oh.
adaptation?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Okay.
It was a necklace that I never ever actually checked to see if it had magic because I don't think you had detect
No way.
magic at that time.
I think I was out of magic because that time. That was the only thing.
No,
Uh,
necklace of adaptation was in the
No, this
was
is...
an item at the D&D Walmart that we didn't get.
So, yes, there is a faint waft of magic upon this necklace. The simple disc, when you look closely at it, actually has it looks like a circle, but is also like there's a circle within the circle, which would symbolize perhaps some gods use that as a symbol. It could be a symbol of a moon, sun. There's a lot of symbology associated with circles. The necklace itself was simple. It was just like a leather strap, but the disc is what's giving off the faint glow. Trying to think what type of magic it would be. A second.
It's one of my favorite bard gifts. I love that gift.
Oh, you know what? Okay, I'm googling this, but I have a much better reference for how magic works, which you too can pick up on our Patreon, which gives you not only examples of the kind of spells, explains the schools of magic, but also gives you the color that each type of magic glows. So I'm going to reference that. Schools of Magic. There you go. It's of course it's Malheim the Magnificent's Grand Arcanum. That's where you'll find it. Okay, so I would say it comes up as a blue glow, which is, as everyone knows, abjuration magic.
Well, duh. If you had just told me it was blue, I would have been able to tell you it was abjuration.
Yeah,
Come on.
I know.
Jeez.
My bad.
God, even without having read that ever, I would have told you it was
Yeah.
abjuration. Duh.
So easy.
Everyone knows these things, right?
Abjuration.
Put it back in their bag to get identified if they find us.
So, abjuration is the creation of barriers, negation of harmful effects, harming of trespassers, or banishment type spell.
Well, if we hit the Walmart, they can, and the guy's still there. He'll be able to. I mean, I think we have something else to get identified, anyways, don't we?
The skull, I think.
That rings a bell. Yep.
Yeah.
And then I'm just checking. Maybe this evil soul bag too. I mean, it's a evil soul bag. I want to know what happens though with it. Like if I release the soul, what happens is what I'm thinking. But but I want to get checked out first, just in case. The skin pouch, as I recall, it's not actually. It's actually like flesh or whatever.
Oh yeah, yep. It's
Yep.
skin.
And I can't put it in my bag of holding because I'm worried it's going to explode if I do. So it's been on me the whole time.
And it's not gross in the slightest.
No, I don't got prestidigitate on this character. We'll have to get someone to look at that eventually, but
I think Damon had it.
good. He can just the whole time.
Yep. Damon might have had it. Yeah, I think he did. It stay looking sharp. So other than the other things that you do know, obviously the skull does have a glow to it. Now that you're looking at it, the skull has a grey aura to its glow, which is of course.
Gee, I wonder if that is necrotic.
No, necrotic is green. Grey is divination.
Oh.
Of course. Like, everyone knows that.
Yeah, of course it's not white.
Everybody knows that.
Naturally.
I totally knew that.
Yep.
Totally.
We're learning a lot today in D&D, folks. So
You too can have access to this information by supporting us on Patreon. Yay! Or just Googling it.
That's what we did.
Right?
So
It's out there. Alright, yep. I don't think there was anything else. Skull identified
Nope.
the magic of the necklace that we've had forever. I think we got that maybe 10 to 12 sessions ago.
Yeah.
It was like, okay, yeah. Okay.
Okay.
yeah, I'm good to go. I will cast Pass Without a Trace on us, so we all get plus 10 to stealth, and we don't make no footsteps.
Okay.
Thank
10 to stealth.
God.
Like plus 10.
Yup.
7 in stealth.
As long as you do have to stay like within 30 feet of me, so it is going to limit your speed. I will inform you of this before we go out there, so you're not just.
Hey, it's only for two of us, so.
Yeah. Your stealth might be good enough,
I
anyways.
could always pick Peppy up and just like take him.
And then everyone else would lose it, and just like bye.
We're safe.
It's fine. I gotta keep Desmond safe. It's fine.
Within 30 feet of me. Yep. Yeah, and then once we've eaten our breakfast, and it seems that the the honey cake situation is over. I'll advise. For now, I will advise we work our way down to Shadow's Keep in the sneakiest way we can, I guess.
Okay. Well, you can all roll me stealth checks, and as you step out into the open air, there is kind of like a smell. I've just picked this as a party token, by the way. It was the first thing that popped up. You will notice that there is kind of a.
I clicked the fucking wrong one.
Oh. Good
How is the
job!
tiny
Nice.
woodland creature not stealthy? I don't understand.
But also, like,
The
you
smoke
would
kept like I
advise-
don't make footsteps, and I
Do you-
mistake that with being
do
well,
you want
it's a
me to
15, I
correct
guess.
him?
It is a 15 actually, so it's not that bad.
Yeah, because it's plus 10, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
you get plus 10 to
The
your
rest of
rolls.
us rolled really well.
Yeah,
Mm.
the rest of you did insane. I mean, I'm alright sticking with a 15.
Okay. 15 is enough for now. You
Step
will
my game up.
you will notice. Did you roll perceptions? Well, or did I just
Uh,
to ask you and
you
not
missed
actually
that.
ask?
We did not yet.
I thought it was weird not to start with perception. I didn't want to say anything though. I thought you were trying something new, so I was like, all right, yeah, roll with it.
It's an experiment.
Yeah, you roll. Holy shit.
Oh,
Huh?
I'll take that inspiration,
Yeah,
Sindrell.
You've been coming in clutch with some of these crits recently. There was the dead body find,
Yep.
and there's this as well. So, with your perception, even though the area, the condition, it's like there's a fog over the streets essentially. So you can see, but it's a bit hazy in places. You will notice that there is a patrol heading in this direction from the east. It's a ways away for now. Like you'll be able to avoid it, given your stealth rolls, but you will be aware of its position for the moment. And thanks to your crit, you can also see that there is a patrol just moving over here in the southwest, where it is over. Looks like a bridge over a canal or something. Chat, I'm sorry. I could just... That didn't quite work. That do it. Yes, that. So you can see the two patrols, one here and one down here. You know you're going down here, so you'll be able to stealth your way around the place and make it into the vicinity of Shadow's Retreat. Now, with a crit, what you will also notice is that over here, past the Great Horn statue, where Magical D&D Walmart is that there seems to be some activity going on out the front of it as well. It looks as though not the locals, but some of the occupiers are finding it difficult to gain entry. Those with a 15 and above on the perception will be the Eastern Patrol. Desmond.
It's fine. I don't need to roll good all the time as long as someone in the group does.
we got you. We'll guide you around.
So
I'll
what
be
do I
telling
say?
you.
I'm not used to walking so quietly, so I'm trying to make a little bit extra noise just to see how it goes.
I'll put one of these outside D&D Walmart so you can see that there's a bit of a commotion going on at the front door.
Can you put an aura on our token too, just so we can see it better?
Yes, I can.
I was gonna say, where the fuck's our tokens?
Bloody.
It's a party
Uh,
token,
That
a
one.
group token.
Oh,
There you go.
okay.
That looks
Yep, that's us.
Yeah, you are.
We're rolling out, homies.
I zoomed
All right.
all the way in just to see if it was actually us. I'm like, oh, slightly
That's
disappointed.
sorry.
Yes.
Sorry.
Would that checkerboard transparent quote unquote backdrop?
Don't zoom in too far, okay? Right.
Mhm.
As I said, it's the first party I just typed party into the picture, dragged it in, okay? Just be grateful it's not like party hats and it's actually a group of adventurers, right?
Don't you
Yeah, what
hate
if
when
the
you like?
checkerboard is supposed to be transparent?
I know. I was just gonna say, don't you hate when you like Google something and it's like you want something transparent and it shows you the checkerboard and you're like, great, this is
Yeah.
perfect. And then you put it into whatever it is and the fucking checkerboard is there, and it's like that's
So
not what I wanted.
you'll know that the checkerboard is 100% fake if the image is a JPEG, because JPEGs are transparent.
That makes sense. I didn't know that.
It has to be. I think it has to at least be a PNG. Might be able to do it with bitmaps as well. I'm not sure, but definitely PNGs. Or the web, whatever the web.
Yeah,
whatever
bullshit.
the fuck it is. WebP and PNG definitely allow for transparency, but WebP you have to convert it. Yeah. Sorry, random bit of knowledge that I've got.
Hey,
around in
now
my
I
brain,
know. The more
Uh,
you know. Dun dun.
Yeah, as Johnny said.
Learning a lot today.
It's an
In
education
D&D.
stream today. There it is. Right. So, yeah, you'll approach. The door will be shut randomly as you approach. The structure itself is a relatively simple dwelling. It's half stone, half wood construction. Quite a narrow structure, but it is up against one of the edges, or near the edge of the town itself, near the canal. So actually, those of you with a sneaky mindset might think more convenient than anything else. Do any of you have thieves' cant?
No.
No.
I got thieves' tools. That's about it.
I think only rogues get it, don't they? Maybe there's like a feat
I think
or something.
you can pick it up through a feat.
Yeah.
I'm not 100%, which is why I was checking. But yeah, you don't notice. Yeah, so you don't notice anything distinctive about the dwelling in particular. Large, quite thick, looks like oak door with a small awning over the front of it. Those of you with a strategic mind might notice that the windows on this structure are conveniently placed to allow to cover the entrance, but also to allow for more cautious eyes around the surrounding, being able to maintain a low profile, that kind of vibe. Yes, the door definitely.
Bina,
I don't know anyone.
knock first.
Any better? Yes.
Okay.
I want to knock.
I'm going to knock. Hello? Knock, knock, knock.
Okay. You rap on the door, and after a moment, part of the door that you hadn't noticed wasn't like it just looks like the door is a solid sort of wood. An eye will appear, sort of blinking on the surface of the door itself. Yes?
Hi. We're here to help, and we were told to come here.
Help with what?
Tell them.
She just kind of waves her hands, and she's like, all of this.
We were sent here by Bolgas.
Oh, Bolgas said to us. He's the guy with the really good honey cakes. Have you had his honey cakes? They're really good.
Yes. Okay. So the eye will sort of scan over you all, and then okay, moment, and there will be the unlocking. You can hear several locks being opened, and then the door itself will wide open, and you will be met with that tune from?
I have no idea.
The kids show.
How does it go?
I think it was like one of those. It's probably an old one from my childhood, as opposed to one that Lucy's.
Not even sure it's American.
Yeah.
No, that's gonna really bug me now. I don't know why that's in. That's just I don't know why that popped into my head for one, but yeah, it's put it on the map. So
Did you hear me, honey?
there we go.
Our dragon friend needs a stealth as well.
Oh, I forgot.
Ooh. Assuming you're taking her with you.
I mean, she's my bestie. She's gotta come.
I've got a new plan now. I forgot we had a dragon. All right.
Oh, there
Since you can't fucking get rid of her, we're gonna have to use her. She's got 25 because the
25, she's good.
yeah.
Surprisingly good stealth on them, actually. Right, let's double check that you all can see that. Okay.
She's
It is-
pretty.
It is. You will be met with a obviously half elven lady. She's about 5'6". She has very long, beautiful blonde hair, hazel eyes, and very gentle, soft feet. She has a silk cloak, which has the occasional, like you notice that it's got some small flecks of paint in it. Does also have some bronze jewelry, accentuating her attire, and this helps to give her a very elegant appearance. She will very quickly usher you in to what is a somewhat humble area. There is a small table that you could comfortably sit maybe 8 people at, so 3 aside and 2 on either end. Everything looks somewhat worn but serviceable. There is a single fireplace which occupies one corner, also gives the whole area kind of a cozy, warm vibe. Not that the town at the moment is particularly cold, but it's cozy, comfortable. This doesn't seem like a guild hall or anything like that. It seems more like someone's home / office, like a study kind of, maybe. But there are some stairs that lead upstairs. Yeah, she don't seem to be the only person inside. And she will usher you in. It is not wise to stay on the streets for long. Please come
Thank
in.
you. Hey, out of character question, does she have that hair
Yes,
thing?
She does have
Okay.
a dragonfly jewel.
Okay. Once we're all safely inside, I'm gonna be like, I love your hairband. It's so pretty. And then I'm gonna show her mine because it glows in the dark. And I'm like, look at mine.
Is this the one that gives you the
that lets me see in the
continual
dark.
light? Yes.
Yeah.
She'll look at it. But she'll sort of touch it. Thank you. It was a gift from my mother.
Oh. It's really nice.
As is yours.
Thanks.
Mine does not have the same sparkle.
Yeah. Mine didn't come from my mom, though. One of them gave it to me. Desma, I think.
Hmm.
Wait, no. Actually, out of character, I don't remember. Desma gave it to
It
me,
was
right?
Desma, yeah.
Okay. Desma gave it to me, and I, like,
Desmond
grab her by
definitely
the arm.
enchanted it, but yeah, yeah.
She can't see in the dark. It was useful.
Oh.
Yeah,
That can
I
be a
can't see
problem
in the
for some.
dark. Hmm.
We may want to cover that out in the daylight. It might stand out.
Just this
I put my
beacon-
hat on it.
beacon walking around town. Yeah, that makes sense. Please, seat. Can I interest you in? I don't have much. Can I interest you in tea? I have some honey hearth brew ale.
This one's on a honey kick. She might like it.
I do like the sound of honey, actually. I'll take some, please.
She'll fetch like a. She'll offer you to sit down at the table. And she'll fetch some. She'll put down like a. I'm gonna call it a peasant's pie. Basically like a pastry. If you've ever had like a Cornish pasty, over here, then basically it's a thick crust pie which is filled with kind of like meat, potatoes, simple fare, spiced with pepper.
I've never had one, but I've seen them made on the Great British Bake Off. So
There you
Mm.
go.
We just
Basically, I know exactly what they taste
Yeah,
like now.
right,
So.
yeah. Yeah, fully aware. Yeah. Actually, very, very clever things, the Cornish pasty origins. But I don't want to go off down a tangent.
Again.
Yeah, right.
save it
Yeah.
for the start of next session.
Right. Remind me, Cornish pasty origins, next session.
Okay, yeah. All right, this is where we're starting.
Sass is adding that to the notes right now, I can tell you.
Need to start next session.
But yeah,
I'll
she'll
eat
put-
some of the peasant's pie.
Yeah, it's don't get me wrong, it's nice, very, very
Mhm.
nice, but it's definitely kind of like a cheaper food. Like it's not necessarily made with the best meat. It's made with like the offcuts and the leftovers, kind of put together to make a simple food. But she will fetch that. She'll fetch some water and some of this honey hearth brew, which is a rustic ale infused with a touch of honey. Not particularly strong, but certainly a local thing. Not one of ours, but
I'll partake in that a little bit.
do I find the beer particularly craveable?
not as much as the honey cakes. It's a more subtle
Okay.
honey, but
Okay.
yeah, you could definitely take a liking to that, and it's not that strong either. So you could drink lots
Oh,
of it
good.
and not get drunk.
I mean, I've got a pretty high constitution,
You do, yeah, you do.
so I should be fine.
Famous last words.
So she will she'll finish serving those and kind of take a seat. You're not from around here. What
No,
brings you to our door?
We were here on unrelated business that became related.
what she said.
Being the current occupation the city has.
See. And what is it that you feel that we can assist you with?
We could use some help learning how to get around the city a little bit better. I'm pretty good with cities, but I don't really know my way around this one, and I feel like I could use some help.
We were
We gotta
told
get to
by-
D&D Walmart.
That too.
We were told to seek out Kristoff and Sophia.
Also
am
that.
the latter. Not mentioned gas, I would not have opened my door to you, especially given what is going on. But I am Saphira, in silver.
I'm Desma.
I'm Fina.
Happy.
Sundrell.
And this is my friend Miriam.
Yes.
Odd to be traveling places such as these, so young, but
Tougher than she looks.
I'm sure. Do you wish to be furnished with a map?
Would be helpful.
And
Or like you straight up escort us.
Oh,
If you're that good, I mean. I mean, we're pretty good. We got here undetected, so. You know, the whole 100 feet or whatever it was.
yes. Well. I'm reluctant to assist unless I know more about what it is that I would be getting. Not safe to be seen out in public. Whilst I am convinced that I can make sure I am not seen in certain places. No, not any of you, nor what your intentions are. Please explain. Is it just passage through the shop that? If so, then it would be very easy to do such a thing.
not just passage to the shop, no. We plan to make ways to the docks, and then possibly to either Caldwell Manor or the temple.
Would explain the real reason you have been sent to us. Getting to the docks would certainly be easier than getting to the temple. What are your intentions?
Not sure yet.
To not die.
If we can find a way to sink that ship, that'd be great.
I could burn it.
I can sink the ships. That's not a problem. I'm more concerned with.
Sinking it quietly?
No, I want it to be loud. I want as many of them to go there as possible so that we can. But my concern is how worried is this commander, whatever his name is, I forgot, but he thinks he's got control of the city, though, so hopefully he'll let his guard down and let a few of his men go.
I know you're fully capable of sinking the ship. My worry is you getting away from the ship safely.
Are you going to turn into something big? Cool.
I've got a plan for something real big.
Like a whale?
I don't think I can go that big yet.
Oh. Whale would have been cool, though.
Yes.
Can you turn into a dragon?
No. Not exactly. Maybe like a little lizard dragon, but not a.
I thought everybody
not like
could
a black
turn into
dragon.
dragons one day. That would be cool.
Yes, that's everyone's end goal.
Miriam will give you kind of like a sideways glance and a smile. But Sarah will continue. Up. And inside without being confident. Getting to the docks is more challenging, but doable. I am reluctant to take part in whatever it is you're planning on doing thereafter. I am... First and foremost, I'm an artist. I dabble in other areas of interest. Certainly not be much use when it comes to fighting. Nor do I have any wish to be captured or seem to be meddling with the status quo until such times as odds are overwhelmingly in favor of.
That is fair.
Just out of character quickly, does Desma wear any symbology or outward signs that she is a cleric of?
Yeah, she would have a pendant.
She will add to this. And to be seen your kind would warrant worst from our occupier.
Really?
Why don't they like Desma? She's nice.
Not her specifically, they detest just that which she represents. She is a cleric.
So the cleric
Sorry,
specifically
she
not.
She is a follower of Hades, is what she would say. Not that she would know you are a cleric, right? Because
Do you know
you are
there
obviously
is-
a cleric. Look at you.
On that one symbol, I've determined.
It's under your name tag, floating above your head.
Obviously, cleric, not paladin.
I was gonna say, like, I don't know that Fina screams barbarian when they look at her.
My bad. But yeah, she would see that you are a follower of Hades. As is Zendrel, but I don't think Zendrel has any outward signs that they also follow Daddy Hades.
No.
Do you know what their issue is with Hades?
The Hades that they dislike.
They got beef with all the new gods.
The entire pantheon, then.
Yes.
Like a lot of people.
So I need to burn them.
And yes, Rocka was taking screen. Sorry, I've only just. They follow Cronus. Cronus, I believe, has a particular issue with those of your faith and others like you.
What was the temple originally? Oceanus?
No, it was a temple to Mercury.
Oh, I think I have in my notes, yeah.
Oceanus is a Titan too, so he's the same pantheon as Kronos. Is Mercury the god of travel in this? Like typical Mercury?
I think he's
One of
pretty
many
sure he
things.
is. I do have the Pantheon notes, and so give me a second.
Or a god of travel, I should say.
I should have my son playing this with me because he loves mythology. He could tell me everything about every god would ever need to know.
The funny thing is, Mercury's Roman, not Greek.
Yes, you've noticed that. They are mixed up. Mercury
Mwahaha.
is the god of essentially travel and commerce.
Makes sense for a town like this.
Correct. Yep.
Mm-hmm. This guy I follow.
Fun fact is, I think it's Apollo and Mercury have the crossover for the Greek and the Roman.
I think that's right.
Well, there is also Apollo.
It's a separate god in this world.
Apollo!
Pretty sure I did share this with you guys before, but
I think
Pop it
Apollo is the
down.
messenger god.
Let's just pop it in the old reference.
I'm trying to remember, as Path of the Storm Herald, do I have like a particular like
You do not
god?
have to follow a god. It doesn't
Okay.
have to be specific to a god, but you could follow a god and receive it that way. Path of the Zealot, you would follow a
Oh,
god.
that's what it is. Yeah, okay.
But yeah, the storms, you could literally just be of the elements. You know, you are the raw nature of it, as opposed to a god of storms. But you could all do both, either or.
Being more of the elements seems more Fina.
I stand corrected. It's Hermes. Mercury is the counterpart for.
Yes.
Why I get Apollo and Hermes mixed up, I have no fucking idea, but yeah.
Yeah. I think they were related, but then again, all of them were.
All of
so
them were. I think it's just because
It's a very tight knit group.
the family tree is a
the
reef.
Greek gods, yes. The family tree is a stick.
Yeah.
Yeah, in this universe, Mercury is depicted as a halfling.
Oh,
I
Fina's
think we
cousin.
knew that. No,
or
Fina.
uncle. Was it Fina's uncle? I
Oh
think
yeah,
it was.
my uncle. Wait, no.
Yeah.
No.
There was a satyr.
It was a different one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There was a satyr statue somewhere else.
Yeah, outside the tavern in
Mhm.
the towns.
I forget what I called him. Uncle something.
Uncle Phil.
Uncle Phil. Oh right, because of Hercules.
Yep.
Yeah, okay.
Okay. We are halfway through the session. Is a good point now probably to take a break, go toilet, etc. Refresh
My notes.
refresh beverages and whatnot. I will pop up the old character sheet stuff. Don't hate me, I will fix it. But I'm gonna run to the toilet real quick, and we'll be back 5 minutes, give or take.
I'll be chilling.
I'm gonna go grab a drink and I'll be back.
Okay. No time, no time. Are there any other druid spells you've overlooked, Johnny?
I didn't overlook it. I just didn't think we'd need it.
Pass Without Trace is such a good spell, though.
Yeah, but I'm not about killing enemies or anything in this guy. Or causing mischief. I'm not a thief.
I swapped out a spell for silence in case it would be useful. Possible subterfuge.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna convince this dragon to destroy the ships while we go and attack the general.
Nice.
And then I ain't gotta fucking worry about using any of my stuff. If not, I have to tide away the motherfucking things, which I can be pretty far away from to blast them.
Mm-hmm.
But that's also a level 3 spell, so you know.
I've already used one of my level 3 spells for sending today.
Rough.
It's okay, I got the important one, Spirit Guardians.
Mm-hmm. We need to get a fireball. We need to get fireball beads for Miriam. Then she can just drop them all down, bomb the ships, And I ain't got to worry about it, because I just remembered she's only got the dragon breath. That's acid, I think. Which is good, but I don't know if it's going to sink all the ships.
I was thinking we could, like, swim our way to the bottom of the ship unseen and, like, have you destroy it and sink it.
Well, I mean, I could just be an octopus and smash the things from underneath, too. Or I could turn into the big dinosaur that I was going to turn into, but we were trying to be sneaky.
Dinosaurs.
Yeah, the Plesiosaurus or whatever. I can finally be it.
Oh,
I never
right.
thought I'd get to use it in this camp. Zhang's like, you can use dinosaurs because you're from that area. And I was like, yeah, I don't think I'll ever be able to, but here we go. So,
what was the dinosaur that Scanlan turned
T-Rex.
into?
Oh, Scanlan? Oh,
Was it a Triceratops? Stegosaurus? It was like one of those.
it was one with a stumpy tail, wasn't it?
Oh, maybe. I just remember that episode was one of my favorites.
yeah, Triceratops is, I can't turn into it yet.
Ooh, my internet just did a thing. That was weird.
Fun.
The calm before the storm.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
I've already titled today's session too.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Sure.
what is... Hang on, let me see. Wait, oh, did I close it already? Why am I like this? Hold on. So yeah, apparently my kids were arguing when they got off the bus, and I don't know if Cooper threw something at Alex, but Alex now has like a scrape on his nose. And I'm like,
Ooh.
that's why I had to get up before, because I'm like, why are you bleeding? Like, what's going on?
So
He's like, oh, it was just
kid, why
Cooper.
are you bleeding?
Imagine that's not an uncommon question with boys. Then
It's really not.
you know,
You know, thinking back to my older brothers, yeah, I can see that not being uncommon.
We've even had to go to the hospital for that. Not because they've like hurt each other, but like Cooper once
My-
needed stitches because he fell.
My baby sister was the reason we had to go to the hospital every
Mhm.
single time.
That was one of the
One being my
scariest
brother's
things.
fault. One kind of being my fault,
Mm.
maybe. Oh, she let go, so I
Not
was giving her a
your fault.
piggyback ride.
Oh,
Let go of my neck and she
yeah.
fell back onto a fan, those box
Oh
fans,
no.
and the knob was missing the knob, so it was just the plastic piece sticking out.
Ooh.
She
I
landed
love-
on her head, and I'm like looking through her hair. I'm like, no, I don't see any blood. I think we're good. And I look at my hands. I'm like, oh no.
Yep. And scalp wounds, they bleed so much.
She got staples in her back of her head.
I learned how much they bleed when Cooper, because he was like 3 and he was excited because we were gonna go to the bus to go get Alex, and he ran and he fell and he scraped like his forehead on a step, and like it was just, I was panicking.
Mm-hmm.
Like I was the mom that called an ambulance because I didn't know if he like had a concussion or not.
My younger brother was always the accident-prone one.
It's my sister.
Always.
Michelle, if you ever watch this, I'm sorry. Her other head wound. She was sitting in a plastic chair on her knees. There was a pot holder underneath her legs, and she slipped forward.
Oh no.
She cracked her head on a little power box for a game console.
Oof.
Had to get stitches.
Yep. Yeah, Cooper's still got a little
Split
scar
open.
on his forehead from that.
I have a scar right here in the middle of my forehead.
That's where Cooper's is, right in the middle of his forehead. It actually, like, we used to joke that it made him look like Harry Potter when he was little.
Yeah,
Mine
my
was
younger
because I was
brother has
putting. You know how those like walls would have like the spiky plaster texture?
Mm-hmm.
I was running around a pole that had that texture, and my sweater caught on it, and my head went smack right into the wall.
Yeah, those things can be sharp too. Like if you
What
ever
a-
run your
yeah.
hand on it.
That's the
What
sort
a
of
terrible
shit you-
design.
Yeah, that's the sort of shit you need to have recorded and send off and get fucking paid $250 for. Or
Like,
whatever.
why do people put that on their walls if they have kids? Like, I don't like.
Granted, this was fuck. How old am I?
I haven't
30
seen
plus
it. Yeah, I
years
feel
ago.
like I haven't seen it in
That
so
is
long.
True. I haven't seen that kind of stucco in a really. Is it stucco? That sounds like. I think it's
yeah.
stucco.
Now we're gonna see it. One of us is gonna see it. Now that we've
I
been
know.
talking about it.
We're gonna go
willing it
outside
back
and be
into
like,
existence.
oh my god. Yeah.
Local
The world
Kmart or
knows.
whatever.
With my
Kmart.
brother, we like there's 7 years between us, but I was always the responsible one. But we were playing. I don't know what, we didn't really have a name for it. But you remember those little like you could get army guys that had like a little plastic parachute on the
Oh,
top?
parachute men.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
we were playing a game where you throw it out the window of the upstairs bedroom, and then you race downstairs into the back garden, and whoever gets it first gets to throw it out again and repeat. That was the game. We were very creative. But he threw it out. We ran downstairs, and to get out to the back garden, you had to sort of go into the living room, round and out through into the kitchen. But he didn't quite make the turn to go into the kitchen. So he slid on the carpet and somehow managed to smack like his forehead on the edge of like a ball boy unit, like drawers with like a cabinet on top of it, but it was like a hard edge on it. He literally had a massive split in his forehead,
Oh,
which he's still got a scar of to this day.
Yep.
Yeah. My fault, apparently,
Kids.
but yeah.
Kids. Am I right? I think
Running
I've said
on a
that several
carpet in
times
socks,
today.
Like, it was clearly my fault, but yeah.
Kids
Yep.
are dumb.
Lucy's
Yeah.
grown a whole inch between January and now. And that would explain why she ran face first into the brick wall at nursery.
Yeah. She's having that everything's not quite where it was
Mm-hmm.
before, so everything's off balance, and she's having to relearn her limits, boundaries, and all that stuff.
Yeah.
again. But that's just a kid's thing, right? Like,
I feel like Alex has been going through that for the last year because he keeps growing so fast that like he doesn't remember how his legs and arms are supposed to work anymore.
it's horrible. It's one of the worst things, like growing pains and figuring all that shit out, having to reevaluate that every so often. But
Yep.
Yes. Right. So yeah, essentially, Saphira will agree. Let's just jump back into things. She'll agree to get you to the shop and then get you to the docks, mostly without being seen. The docks being a little bit harder than the shop, but if you're happy with that, then she will be happy to assist.
Does Zendril pass on the information she knows about the D&D Walmart?
Yes.
Cool.
Well, my companion has an item that will be of you. We can get in without going through the front.
Useful.
In our line of work, yes.
What do you want? What do you get out of this?
Whilst I'm reluctant to take a more active role in ousting our current occupiers, I still wish to see them gone.
Okay, cool. Good enough.
I can assist you in pushing the odds of that happening for greater success, and I will help.
I would just want to murder them.
All right.
She will go up to the door and have a look outside. Like there's like an eyepiece in the door, but there's no light on the other side. Like there's no daylight or anything you can see shining through it. But she'll look through. It would appear that the coast is clear for now. If you have had your fill, leave.
I want a snaky snake.
Yeah, I'm good. We had breakfast before we came here. So.
She will cast Pass Without Trace.
Ooh,
Hey, fancy.
look at everybody with their stealthy sneakiness. Are we we're re-rolling it? Yeah.
You will need to re-roll your stealth. Yep.
Well, it's a good thing we got passed without trace.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Look at all of us.
16,
Oh my
moving
God!
on up, going on up.
One at a time. Yep.
Yep.
Okay. So essentially, that's going to be more than enough to get you over to here. You can hear something of a commotion going on the other side of the building, but you will not get caught as you make your way over. She will have a look around, and then essentially she'll pull out a rolled up circular object, which she will place against the wall of the shop. It is very black, very, very, very black, almost like staring into an abyss kind of black. And she will step through.
In I go.
Yeah, I follow in.
Yeah.
Nope.
Right. You will all find yourselves inside the shop. You can see outside there is a crowd of what appears to be a couple of dwarfs and a particularly angry looking I'm going to just call them chaos dwarfs because it makes more sense.
Yep.
They don't appear to be able to see through the windows, but you can certainly see out. And
I would like to give them the finger.
okay, roll performance.
through the window. They can't see me in. Though.
I know.
But yeah, for shits and giggles.
Yeah,
let's
yeah,
go.
why not?
Negatives, yeah.
Give him the finger. Might not be your best, but you know, at least they didn't see it to see that. Inside will be a
What number?
familiar looking individual with a number 18.
I don't think we've seen 18 before.
Question is, have we met 18 before?
Nope.
Nope.
Not that I recall, anyways. I remember a 12, but that was like Caesar's in the other group, I'm pretty sure.
I'm pretty
Yeah,
sure
I
you've
don't
had
remember
a
the
10,
numbers.
11, and a 12 previously. But
Hello.
he will look just like the guy in the other shop that you've been to previously, and he will. Hello, welcome to Edgewood D&D Walmart. How may I be of service to you?
I just gotta ask, and I point to the guys out the window, like, you want them dealt with?
Oh,
Or are they good?
oh,
Is it
it's
good?
fine. They can't get in.
Okay. Just making sure.
It's amusing to watch them try.
How much for an identifier? Because no matter
Oh,
how many
yeah.
times I come to D&D Walmart, I never remember
Oh, it's
how
very
much
simple.
to identify.
50 gold.
Nina starts counting
How
on
much
her
is-
numbers again.
A platinum makes 10 gold, right?
Yep.
Yes.
Alright. Well, I'm gonna get 5 platinums and hand the necklace.
Who's got the skull? Do you have the skull too?
No, Desmond's got the skull.
I do.
Okay. All right.
She was like, "You're death. Here, a skull."
That's right. She found and gave it to you. Yeah, that's right. That's right.
You
Yeah.
like skulls? Here. Please love me.
Yep. Yep. A dragon is trying to kill me. Please love me.
Or take you on as a pet. We don't know.
Yeah.
Mm.
Which is worse? That's the question.
I know.
Wish me to identify the necklace or the skull?
I will pay for the skull separately.
Let me deal with the necklace first. And
I will give a platinum to Desma towards her skull identifier, but like funds
I
are
will take
running
the 8
low.
platinum. It's like 3 platinum profit for me, so let's go.
Nice. Maybe more, depending on what the skull does.
so this necklace of the moon, specifically the full moon,
What does that do?
it is warded to protect against the effects of, how would one phrase this? Turning.
Like lycanthropies and stuff.
Yes, quite. So if you happen to be infected and you were wearing this necklace, there is a strong likelihood that this could prevent you from turning into a murderous beast.
Fine.
Makes sense considering where we found it. Yeah.
Might be useful. I'm just gonna-
Could be. What if we come across one and we force it on its neck? Would it turn back? Will it turn back?
Certainly would be a chance of that happening, yes. It's more
That
of
could be useful.
preventative than a cure.
Like a vaccine. Gotcha.
Yes. But that is what this item is.
Oh,
I think
So-
Desmo
so
was the
the-
one that had suspicions on Fina.
I think I remember the bite thing. The question is, do I recall that information and connect it to the thing?
That was so
Fina
long ago.
does not,
Yes.
by the
Yes.
way.
I'm gonna force this on Fina's neck just in case.
Force. Hey, barbarian. Come here.
I can be a slippery bastard.
That's
It's
true.
not all strength. I can be a slippery bastard. So acrobatics my way over.
Out of character, does this necklace look like a collar
Or does it now?
Yeah.
It's basically a strip of like the necklace itself is a very crude. I think they call them a thong of leather, like just a thick strap. You get them used as like bootlaces sometimes, like just the square cut of
The old
leather.
school, like, long
Yeah.
necklace. Basic fit.
Kind of just tied off. So when they pulled it off his neck, he literally just snapped it. So you could easily just get a bit of leather and fix it, or just retie it. But no, I wouldn't say it looks like a dog collar or anything like that. But
Oh, okay. Because I was gonna say maybe Miriam will be like, "Oh,
it is
well,
worth
she's
It
off
would look
limits.
talisman-y.
It is
what
worth
it looked
noting
like.
that the string or the rope or the thread, leather strap, whatever, was not magical. Literally just the pendant is. So if you wanted
Okay.
to fashion it as something else, you are welcome to.
Fina, what are your thoughts on lycanthropy?
I don't even know what that is." So, not a lot.
Now, do you want this as a necklace? Or...
Why do I need to wear this? I mean, it's pretty.
It just fits for you, you know?
Jill's over here like, I don't need another scary lady.
Barbarian, you know? I'm trying to, like, convince her.
I'll be honest with
I don't know
you,
how I can do
Fina.
this with my, like, fucking -1.
I'll be honest with you, Fina, you might have been bitten by a werebear.
Oh, she definitely got
I've
bitten.
been bitten by a lot of things.
Yeah.
The werebear specifically is what's worrisome.
You didn't-
Why?
You could also turn into one.
That'd be kind of cool, though.
Fina, that's why you like honey so much. Bears like honey. So now it's starting to take over more, you see?
Oh, I thought it's because I really liked bees. And I
Maybe that
appreciate
could be it too.
work.
Oh, now how much do I actually know about lycanthropy?
I like honey too, Fina. It's okay.
I don't know a whole lot of
He
shit
can
about
also
lycanthropy.
change into other animals, so you know. There
hmm
Yeah.
But-
uh,
But how come?
I turn into a bear a lot too.
And then here's how come Peppy can turn into a bear, but you don't want
Yeah.
me to?
I didn't say I didn't want you to.
Oh,
I was asking for your thoughts on it.
But I believe lycanthropy, you don't really have much choice in the matter.
But still,
recall,
I think it's
whereas
kinda
Peppy
cool.
chooses where what he does as a bear.
it's kind of cool that Peppy can be a bear. I want to be a bear. Actually, it would also be kind of cool if I was a dragon and I look at
True.
Miriam, but I don't like say anything, and then I'm like just nodding.
Fight.
Is there a way to turn into a dragon? Miriam, if you bite me, will I turn into a dragon?
Curious experiment.
Oh, Marion, are you a were-dragon?
I hold out my arm and I'm like, here, go ahead. I'm
If
To
I
bite it
curious.
off.
ever get hungry enough, I'll be sure to try.
Okay, because maybe I could be a bear dragon.
Oh god.
I'm not sure that's how this works.
Oh my god.
We
Just a
won't
bear
know.
with big ass wings and a dragon tail.
I feel like we don't know unless we try.
And its roar is an actual roar. Like thunder damage, yes.
So if I get bitten by like a shark, will I
No.
become a shark? If Peppy bites me, will I become a rabbit?
Ah,
It's just really weird how only one thing is going to make me into something. It's kind of boring that way. I want to go get bitten by more stuff and see what happens.
Well, then we'll just have to keep trying.
That's how you get rabies.
Not to go off on a tangent. Y'all ever seen the videos of like a guy with rabies and they're trying to give him water?
Yeah, no.
And it is, boy, oh boy. Like,
oh, I haven't. It's bad.
yeah, it's
I-
like, oh wow, yeah, that's rough.
That's terrifying. As
Mhm.
somebody that used to work at a vet's office, rabies was always something that scared the shit out of me because it's like somebody brings in a stray cat that's real angry, and it's like, I might die now. Cool.
Yeah. Or get huge needles
Yeah.
into my stomach.
Yep.
Oh,
Great.
No thanks.
Yeah, no thanks to either. Yep.
No, yeah, neither
Pass.
sounds very pleasant.
hard pass.
I don't know enough about lycanthropy to give you any sort of advice on this.
I'll roll, but I don't know if me neither.
You know less than me.
I know about druid stuff, not magical stuff.
That one
Magical
obscure
wear
fact
stuff.
Dunjel knows.
That's why Jinjel's trying to force the necklace on her.
Yeah.
um,
Is Zundrell the Mortimer of this game?
maybe.
She just has those weird interests that you're just like, how do you know this? Like
Yeah.
those kind of things.
So, yeah, it has to be a specific type of creature that is already infected with lycanthropy to pass it on. You're fully aware of that. So just getting bitten by random stuff isn't going to do you any favors. However, I think Desma shared their suspicions and the fact that
I spotted the bite
yeah, the fact
healing
that
and
you saw
then
that heal
smacked
so
the Desma
fast.
to be like, the fuck?
Now, just a reminder, she had literally a chunk of her shoulder removed, like open, and it just healed up within 24 hours. So, yeah, there's definitely some unnatural healing going on.
But so then if Miriam bites me, then I'm going to heal anyway. I mean, I can't, I want to know.
Didn't you see her bite the frog things? Literally ripped its head off.
If you're already infected with one kind of lycanthropy, can you be infected with
No.
the secondary?
No.
Ah, that's...
Darn it. I wanted to become the cool thing, not a bear. Sorry,
But if
Peppy.
you were
Wow.
if you were cured, you could then subsequently be reinfected, but
I put the necklace back on because I want to be a were-dragon.
I have to
What
ask
does
because
she-
I, as a... Go ahead and ask.
I was gonna say, does she still crave honey?
definitely takes the edge off it.
I was gonna ask if she keeps her mental facilities during it.
Some do, some do not.
They rampage, don't they? Maybe I'm thinking something else.
It depends on what type of where tigers maintain full faculties.
Oh, okay.
I believe that where wolves don't. I think.
Yeah, that makes sense. Or maybe it's like when they get to a certain amount of HP, they gotta rage, probably. Or maybe that was Talash. I don't know. There's so much damn D&D, everything just goes together at one point, you know?
Yeah.
But yeah, there's no overlap. You can't be like a werebear man-pig kind of. But if you were to be cured of
Bear
one,
spider pig.
yeah, you could potentially be infected with a different one if you were that way inclined.
Well, it's Fina's life mission now to become a dragon, so.
Moose horns. There is a way to do it, but yeah.
An ancient ritual that Peppy will be happy to fill you in on. Don't worry. After you just insulted him being the bear, yeah, Peppy's gonna. You'll be a dragon. Don't worry.
It turns you into like a half dragon, but yeah, not a dragonborn, a half dragon. So full wings. You look like a dragon.
Oh, didn't we have a half dragon in the last game?
Yes, we did.
Yeah.
Sliske was a half dragon.
Yeah, that guy.
The piratey lord
Yep.
guy.
Mhm.
and I remember his name for reasons. The random shit in my brain.
It happens.
Is what it is. So, number 18's kind of just been observing you having these conversations this whole time. You're like, so
We trust him.
can look at the skull now for you if you wish.
I'll pass over 5 platinum. Yeah.
Okay. This is a skull of seeing. It has 3 charges, which will recharge at dawn. You can use a charge to cast either detect illusion, detect magic, or identify.
Yes. Vitally.
I suppose I'll keep it.
I don't have to use, I can get rid of a spell then. Also. I don't have to keep detect magic. Well, both of those were useful.
I'm gonna hand the skull over to you then.
Oh, okay, sure. What was the first one? It's detect magic, identify, and detect illusion. Yep. Okay.
Technically, there's some overlap in theory.
Yeah.
But
That's cool. An advanced enough illusion would probably not. Like the mimic doesn't ping when it's certain mimics don't ping on the detect magic. So skull. All right, I gotta write that down. And what are we looking at wares wise? You know me, I'm looking for whatever scrolls you got.
you want scrolls?
I think high. That's what I want. I think high, like
What's your budget?
3, 4, 5 level, basically. My budget? Actually, no. First thing I want to do is how much for these magic arrows, and I got 9 magic arrows, which we're never going to use, so we might as well just sell those.
I can give you for 9 of them. I can give you 275 gold. Well, they were +1, weren't they?
Yeah, I think. Yeah.
Yeah, I can give you 275 for that. Yep.
Okay. Let me.
How much would the necklace of the full moon cost?
Oh wait,
If
that's
you wanted
right.
to sell it?
We could sell it.
I would give you 600 gold for that.
We're thinking about for sure.
If we help get rid of them, could you give us more?
Oh, they're not a problem.
Oh, okay.
Give me a persuasion roll. Actually, I shouldn't just dismiss you.
Yeah.
He's just a robot. No, just be gone.
I'm not very persuasive.
He's just a robot.
Yeah, they're not a problem. It's fine.
How long does it take for me to attune to this thing? Because I'm about to identify something right in front of this guy with this thing.
I don't think it required an attunement.
Okay, fuck it.
Just never figured out how to use it, but you've identified it now.
I'm gonna try it on this evil soul bag that I got from the hag. See what's going on with it.
Oh god, okay.
This is all it was called. I mean, you said there was a soul in it too, for the record. What it was, I don't know.
Okay.
The Heartstone too. We have.
Yeah, I didn't know if that was magical. I don't think it was.
Broken.
The broken heartstone?
Yeah, it had a crack in it.
Gotcha.
Oh, gotcha.
Essentially, you get a cast of the 6th level necromancy spell Soul Cage, and
Cool.
everything that goes with it.
Is it a one and done, or do I gotta like capture a soul in it or something? Use it again, or soul bag? It's right there. Is that what it is? Good
This
lord.
is the easiest way to describe it. I think. Yeah, it's yeah. I'm
He uses a material component. Oh my god. This thing is savage.
There you go.
Oh.
Soul key. Oh, you already got it. Yeah.
Got it. Yep. Pulled it up, bro.
But it can only ever contain one soul at a time. And if it doesn't have the soul in it, then none of the other abilities are. But there you go, you get 6 charges, I guess. Or you can use a trapped soul up to 6 times.
We'll be catching our enemy souls from here on out, apparently.
Well, you've got one. You don't know how many charges are left with it, but you've got one.
I mean, from here forward, catching some bastards.
Okay, so in terms of scrolls,
Wait, do these dwarf things have souls?
you don't know. Okay, so we do have a few scrolls that would be of use to you. Let's have a quick. And okay, so there's a few cheap ones: Alarm, Blade Ward, Compelled Duel, Find Familiar, Good Breed, Long Strider, Minor Illusion, etc. Control Winds is a more powerful one. Darkness, Moonbeam, Morning Canaan's Private Sanctum. One, Phantasmal Force, and list I have Contagion, Death Ward, Legend Lore, Locate Object, Pass Without Trace, Prayer of Healing, Summon Greater Demon, Wall of Stone, and yeah, that's the only.
I don't think I can use any scrolls anyway, so.
Okay. I'll look it through these real quick, see if I want any of them.
As per usual, there are a number of other items in the shop that may be of use to you, depending on what your budget is, or what you're in the market for.
We don't have a huge budget this time around.
Fina doesn't have any money, so she's just kind of like sitting there playing with Mickey.
You did get some gems.
Is there any good-looking monk robes? I don't know.
There is some chainmail of necrotic resistance. There's a staff of swarming insects.
I considered that one for Lime's game.
Types of haunting. Giant Slayer axe, great axe. There is some leather armor of acid resistance, Mariner's ringmail, Filter of Love. There is a vicious greatsword, and there is a ring of radiant resistance. No special monk.
Just out of curiosity, how much is the ring?
The ring of radiant resistance is 5k.
Well, fuck. Yeah, I'm too full.
Yikes. Yeah, I don't know. Even if we combined, I don't think we'd be able to get that. So,
Mm,
what about the staff of swarming insects? That's probably pretty expensive.
Yep. You're looking at
probably like
15k.
12k.
God damn.
Which sounds like a lot, but you almost had enough for that earlier on in the campaign at one point. But then you went and splurged.
This has been an oddly low gold campaign for us.
Mhm.
Yeah.
You got quite a lot at the start, but then further in.
Well, someone in the group dissuaded us from stealing from the dead people, so we lost magic items.
I dissuaded you from stealing from the properly buried dead people.
Okay, fair enough. Also, we didn't do a ton of exploring. Well, we did in that one because we thought we were going the right way, but we weren't. That was fun. That was so yeah. Just out of curiosity, I've never actually used this Wall of Stone spell, but how much is that scroll?
1k.
It's level 5 spell. And how much is my... Hey, bud, how much for the soul bag? How much did you buy that for? It's got a soul in it, too. It's a bargain.
He will take that and have a look at it. I would be willing to give you the equivalent of 10k for this.
I see. Okay.
I was wondering, 'cause I was muted at the time, what happens to the souls once all the charges are used up?
You identified it. Yeah, the soul gets burned up and gone.
Yikes.
I just can't have that on my conscience, so
Yeah.
gotta pass the buck here. 10k, alright. Well, I will take the scroll. Wall of Stone scroll.
Okay.
So that's 9k. Did anybody want anything else other than the ring?
Nope.
Now I'm more curious about what you have.
About what I have?
Any magical shields or...
So shields. No. +1 weapon. There's Potion of Growth. Several scrolls which you already went through. There's the.
I don't remember any of the scrolls.
Okay.
I went through them so fast.
We went just the more powerful scrolls, but I can go through the list of them. There's some that are really cheap and not really great, but the list is Scroll of Alarm, Blade Ward, Compelled Duel, Control Winds, Darkness, Find Familiar, Goodberry, Longstrider, Minor Illusion, Moonbeam, Mordekainen's Private Sanctum, Phantasmal Force, Purify Food and Drink, Violent Image, and True Strike, as well as Contagion, Create or Destroy Water, Death Ward, Hunter's Mark, Legend Lore, Locate Object, Pass Without Trace, Prayer of Healing, Sacred Flame, Shocking Grasp, Summon Greater Demon, Thorn Whip, Thunderwave, and up the wall of.
Nothing really appeals to me.
There is a Giant Slayer, Rapier, and also a Great Axe. There are several +1 darts, a +1 sickle, Pipes of Haunting, Chainmail of Necrotic Resistance, the Staff of Swarming Insects, a Vicious Greatsword, the Ring of Radiant Resistance, a Potion of Growth, a Filter of Love, Mariner's Ringmail, Leather Armor of Acid Resistance, and a +1 weapon of your choice.
Oh, how much is a normal last short bow?
Like a non-magical one?
Yeah, just a normal last short bow.
I don't think it's a crazy amount. 25 gold.
How much is the legend lore scroll?
I'm just gonna buy myself a normal last short bow because I don't really have much for range.
No.
Well, how much are the +1 darts? We can get you some of those if they're not crazy expensive.
The same cost as the arrows, 25 gold each.
Each. Jesus Christ.
But can you like recollect them and all that stuff?
Yeah, you can reuse them.
For a +1 dart, it's 25 gold. How many you want? Like, I'm fine with that.
The legend lore scroll is again, it's okay at 1,000. So.
Okay, well then we're at 8K because I'm taking that. You might not want it, Desma, but we might need it. And that's me saying that because I can't use it, but you're a cleric, so you can. So
It's fair.
that I don't know what that was. So don't worry about that.
Give me like 4 more levels and I'll have the spell too, so.
Yep. And we'll buy 4 +1 darts for you there, Zendrell.
4.
Do you want more? I mean, the 25 each would get you 8.
No, 4's fine.
Okay. Sorry, fucking 7,900 gold.
The only thing I really have any interest in is like an adamantine breastplate, amulet of health, or something shield related. So.
I can roll the
All right,
dice
well.
one more time and see.
I don't care. I'll put it all into the bag of holding. That's probably overfilled. We should probably actually. How much for a bag of holding? You got one of those? We need a second one.
500 for a bag.
Yeah, all right. I'll buy
I
that.
guess we'll get one of those too.
Yeah. You can just have the second one because I got
Oh,
that.
okay. Some nice things on this one. Damn. Okay. Let's start at the top. There is a +2 flail, an alchemy jug,
Oh shit!
an arrow catching
Shenanigans.
an arrow catching shield, a breastplate armor of poison resistance, chain shirt of psychic resistance, cube of force, a red elemental gem,
Yep.
a ring of acid resistance, potion of fire resistance, a robe of scintillating colors.
Ooh.
What does that do? I don't even know if I know that one. Hell yeah.
Darts are considered monk weapons, aren't they?
Yes.
Mhm.
Yes.
A vicious sling.
I don't have luck with vicious items as a player.
A scroll of haste.
Ooh.
I don't think any of us can use it though, can we? I don't think druids get it. Nope.
I
Artificer,
can't use it
sorcerer,
either.
wizard. Yep. So we're fucked. Without potions of haste, there is no haste.
Let me see what the potions are. If there are any. No, it was just the fire resistant. Other scrolls: Aura of Purity, Cloud of Daggers, Find Steed, Green Flame Blade, Roll of Haste, Roll of Jump, Roll of Protection from Elements, Sacred Flame, and Snare. Oh, and Zone of Truth.
How much is that shield of arrow catching?
5K.
Damn.
It's expensive. Holy shit.
How much is the cube of force?
The Cube of Force is 15K.
Yeah, I figured that would be expensive. How much is the alchemy jug?
The alchemy jug is 5k.
I don't have nope. That's too much for me. How much for the robe of scintillating colors? That thing is super cool.
That's 5k.
Yeah. I'm gonna make an executive decision here, I think. Because if I'm reading this correctly, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, we'll take the robe too.
I would.
Yep. And Zendrell, I'm actually gonna recommend you put this on.
What am I putting on?
It's the robe of scintillating. Hang on.
Scintillating colors.
Scintillating. Yep, that. We just have to make sure we remember to use it.
Let me just add it to my thing.
It does take an attunement slot. Just I don't know what you have attuned to you right now, but it does take one.
And my gloves? No, my gloves work straight away, so I don't think I actually have anything.
Okay.
Your darts certainly aren't attuned, and your thieves' gloves are attuned.
They don't need to be attuned, do they? No. Rope has 3 charges.
Basically, any creatures that are like while that's going on, got disadvantage against you, which hopefully will mean you don't get hit as much. And if they're in the bright light, they have the potential to be stunned. And you already stunned people, so why don't we just double down on the stun and use it like that? You know?
Like an AoE stun.
Yeah, the big AoE. Yeah, so I think
Just
when you
make sure-
activate it, yeah, it's a bright light that's stunned. That's crazy, dude. That is insane.
Just make sure for your mobility stick to gird your loins.
Other than that, I'm gonna just gather the gold, unless there was something like if the shield wasn't fucking 5k, I'd get it for you. But that, of the choices, the robe seems to be the winner.
A bit much for a shield.
Mm-hmm. Maybe the general will have one. We'll just take it off his dead corpse.
I'm gonna go find a random spot in the shop to get changed.
Sure, that'll be.
And if
like
there's
a-
nowhere private, I'll scream at everyone not to look.
Totally. Yeah, they'll be able to pull a screen out for you. Right, I'm closing the shops down.
Yep, we got
What
it. We're
does
done.
the robe look like? Just like a normal robe? Like, is it like fancy? Does it have a certain styling?
I wonder if it's got an actual picture. Probably not. Why would it?
So, I just see if there is. I'm just gonna go off of this image here.
There you go.
The There you go. So it is. I mean, that looks a bit more like a cloak, but essentially it is made up of a series of shimmering scales, not dragon scales. Before you start getting excited or anything, basically scales that reflect a variety of different colors. Is if you're walking clothed in a garment of mirrors. They're not reflective like a mirror, but they shine.
Zhang, I did make a mistake. I remember one thing you said that I know I can afford because I've already bought one. The fire gem, the fire element gem.
Yep.
I want that. Last one was 700, so I'm assuming that
It'll be
that's
the same,
just
yep.
yeah, okay. Yep, I'll just take that off the thing. So now we got him, Desma. Two
We
of
have an
them.
arrow,
Yeah.
and fire. Nice.
We're getting that fucking rod back. We're spending so much to get this. That's all.
This is all this was for. Rod.
I bet they're cheap actually. The rod. I bet like D&D has some ridiculous. I'm gonna check. I bet they're super cheap.
Which the
Immovable rod.
Yeah, I bet it's
No, I
like
think-
$500.
No, I think they're more than that.
Really? Okay.
Yeah, like 5k.
Oh no, 5,000. Yeah.
Yeah.
To be honest, had there been one here, I might have.
Just
That's
be
where
like,
5k
"I'll
probably
buy
would have
it."
went.
Yeah, don't have to go
Yeah.
back.
There we go. Now I'm gonna have 2.
Oh, yeah, use 2.
Yeah.
That would be cool.
But yeah, that's it. Good in the shop.
Okay.
So you're down to what, 1,700 now?
I had some left. I had gold before, so I'm at 22 right now.
Okay, but
2200.
you did pick up a couple of bags of holding as well. Who's got those?
I picked up 2, but I think Desmo's gonna buy one, but I gave her the second one. So
Oh,
I
gotcha.
think I have one. Like I can't
Pretty
remember.
sure you-
No, I think that's my other character. Never
I'm pretty
mind.
sure you haven't had one up until. No.
no, I had one.
You
I
had
think
one.
it's Marika that's got the fucking hat.
Yeah,
hat
yeah,
work
yeah,
with the
yeah.
fucking thing. Yeah, that's the other character. No, I do not have one.
So we bought one. We can buy another one if someone else wants one. That's fine.
You had one on your
Good
previous
being that way.
campaign.
Yep.
You had a special bag, which looked as though it had been stitched together from many other bags.
Oh yeah.
Are you wanting, Athena, are you wanting to keep that necklace or to sell it? You're muted.
No, I'm not.
Oh, just kidding.
Am I?
Oh, you said
Oh, okay. I
something.
thought maybe
No.
it was. Okay, that was weird. See, I don't know because Fina doesn't know enough to like. Well, okay, hang on. Let me. Should I intelligence check it? Because like I don't know how much Fina really understands about this.
Up to you.
It is a cool trophy, all the same.
Oh boy, that's
Like right down the middle.
Yeah, right,
Not
exactly.
helpful at all.
like.
Um.
So I would say like you're technically negative once you roll a little bit high because you got a 10. That's how I look at it, but it's your character, so. The real question is, Fina, do you want to turn into a werebear or not? That's the only real question here.
No, like you guys don't think it's a good idea, so
I didn't say one way or the other.
I mean,
Zundrell said
interested.
it wasn't a good idea.
Moose horns. This just
Yeah.
gives you the control over it, right? Like it didn't stop.
Oh, it's
the
still
other-
gonna.
Like it didn't stop the other guy from being able to turn into one. He just took the thing
Oh,
off.
so you
right?
just...
Did he attack his allies? I don't think he did. But we did kill him, so then again, maybe we didn't have the opportunity
They started
to.
attacking us, and he didn't
ripped the
turn,
necklace off.
and he ripped it off.
Ripped it off, and then he turned.
Okay. Well, I say personally, you keep it on, and if we're like in a real like, oh man, this is a bad situation, maybe you rip it off and see if like maybe you transform and you're cool and you just attack whatever you need to attack.
She also
And
has-
if not, we were already fucked. So I mean, it's whatever. You're not really hurting the situation. We're already done.
Hmm.
I mean, the smart people do make a good point. So
Yeah, the smart. Yep. Hmm.
I think I should keep it just in case. I don't want to hurt anybody.
I mean, maybe we can like down the line we can maybe try and test it too. Like you take it off and we see what happens when you turn, and then if you get a little crazy, maybe we just help you go to sleep.
Mm-hmm.
I like sleep.
Yeah, because I could hold that one guy with my magic, so I might be able to with you also. So
Yeah, I wouldn't want to hurt anyone.
except the bad guys.
Right. I do want to hurt the bad guys. But like
I
I
agree.
would feel really bad if I hurt Mickey or Miriam or
Yeah.
any of you.
We understand your priorities and understand it.
And
Oh
you
my
would
God.
hurt me.
But I would feel really bad if I did. I mean, all of you are my friends.
I didn't even think about Mickey. I don't. Well, maybe we should have Mickey off of you if you need to transform, just in case.
Mickey squeaks the little Trudon thing.
Yeah, I didn't even. She just like. She's, oh my god!
I brought my
That's
Where'd
it.
Mickey go? hey Zundrell, if I ever turn into a werebear and I try to hurt Mickey, can you take him, please? He'll be okay with you, right?
Yeah.
Or
You
maybe I
can
should just let you have Mickey when we go into battle, just in case.
That is not a good idea.
Don't forget that I am also an excellent rat owner now, and I point to my undead rat.
The skeletal rat.
Even Tina's kind of looking at you like,
She says it with a deadpan face too.
right. She's kind of looking at you like, I mean, I'll consider it. But actually, you know what, Peppy? You could probably help Mickey too, right? So I feel like between you and Zundrell and then Desma, if I need it, as like a plan, I count on my fingers. See? You
got it, yeah.
Do it. Yeah.
We can put him somewhere safe.
Okay.
I don't care. This is hilarious.
Peppy couldn't even talk to them. Like
exactly, yeah.
He can tell Mickey everything's okay, and I'll be back later to give him more cheese.
Yep.
Well, I guess I'm lucky mine doesn't need to eat.
That's true.
Mickey does need to eat those, so just make sure you feed him.
I got
right,
no.
forget about him.
Yep, we won't. And with that, I believe we're ready to go check the situation with the ships.
Okay.
If we can, yeah.
So Fira will, when you're after you, you'll point through the hole.
All right. Are we stealthing again? Can I get a 7?
Well, she was. Well, you won't have been here for an hour yet, so.
So it's not really a robe; it's more a cape.
Yeah.
There's no actual official art for it. That's just what came up. So yeah, you can cape of whatever
Cape,
the fuck.
robe,
Yeah.
You can make it look whatever you want.
That's the glory of D&D.
Like full-on monk robes, not like cape.
Make it monk robes. That works. Have some Dragon Ball Z fucking judo outfit going on.
Yeah.
You want?
Big ass phoenix on the back, or Daddy Hades symbol on the back. the robe of Hades. With this bright light.
I will tuck my symbol down into my robe or my chest piece, so it's not visible.
Okay. Okay. So yeah, her pass without tracer will still be active because it lasts for an hour. So yeah, roll your stealth checks as you step through.
Well, I mean, it's still a 16, or is it still a natural 1?
It's still a nat 1.
I have inspiration. Can I re-roll?
You can, of course, re-roll.
Woo!
Okay.
Yeah, look at me, I'm on fire. That's a 28. I've never moved. Okay. 32.
Okay.
Uh-oh, Zundrell. Only a 20. What's going on there?
Is it 20?
Yeah, it's good 20. Feeling confident this time.
Okay.
Powered up. We got elements. We got everything.
When you're outside, I think we should try and go through the get to the.
Do you know this place better than we?
Like swimming or just underground or
Point to the as she's looking to the right to the canal, and you can see that there's like boats there. They are not observed as much. They believe the waters. Or
Do we know if there's more of those toad things down there?
toad thing.
We were ambushed at the lighthouse by 2 demonic toad creatures.
Not familiar.
Well, if we're quiet enough, shouldn't be an issue.
Like Desmond said, though, you know the city better than us, so we're gonna have to. That's fine by me.
We can go through the streets if you prefer and make our way through the gate. But it tends to be an area that's waterway.
No.
Okay.
Let's take the last. Yeah, let's take the secret,
Okay.
quote unquote.
So essentially, you're gonna jump in a boat. I'm gonna require a further stealth check from you all.
Oh boy, here we go.
This essentially will get you to the docks.
Who's fallen in? Oh,
Okay, 16 is your number, so you're good.
Even if I do fall, I'm good.
Oh wait, hang on.
can't walk in the water yet, though.
Okay. So, and grab. So you will go through the canals, and you will eventually come to an area where it fans out into expands into the docks proper. You will have to get out of the boat, and it will point you to an alleyway that will you can see the ships down the other end, you can see movement and whatnot. Okay, where I must leave. Looking for his head. Wish you well. Should you succeed, come see me. Could be. Wasn't putting you on the token layer for some. I have pulled these over from the lighthouse fight, so make sure you adjust your status, etc., accordingly. We'll be able to see from where you are, at least, there are several larger ships at the docks. They're all being loaded mainly by these dwarf creatures. But you are welcome to roll me perception.
Fuck it, using my inspiration.
That is a natural 2 too, because I don't have any bonuses. It's pretty great.
Okay, so Peppy and Zundrel, you will notice you're pretty confident that there are 5 dwarfs loading these big ships that you can see in the area that you are in. In addition, however, you will notice that there is on the biggest of the 3 big ships, there appears to be one of these Chaos Dwarven characters at the helm, sort of barking orders to them.
Okay.
He looks a little something like this.
Face only Crowley could love.
He appears to be dressed in robes, mostly. He has some very fancy ornaments around him. You can see his beard is curled like others of his kind that you have seen. However, his his beard is adorned with skulls, shrunken skulls. But yes, he does seem to be a particularly cruel, vicious-looking individual. But rather than jumping in right now and doing like a round of combat and then having to postpone, it's probably a good idea to put a pin in things and then just, I'm assuming, start the fight. Unless you wish to do something
Are we
else.
seen?
No.
Are we stealth? Oh.
You are still considered to be just past without trace. But as soon as you move into the area, determined by what you.
Well, I mean, I think maybe I sneak onto that big ship and use one of my scrolls and do some big damage before trying to jump the fuck off before they kill me and run away. And then we kill the rest. I'm just gonna like turn into a spider or a mouse or something and go up there.
Or an octopus.
Yeah. I guess I could climb on the ship with an octopus too, couldn't I? Because of their sticky. Yeah. But I gotta break. Yeah.
Break that curse.
Yeah. Well, no, because I gotta get out there. I can't be an octopus and walk out there. They'll be like, "What in the fuck? What in the fuck is that?" So I gotta be like a mouse.
Oh, you can swim, right?
If I can swim, yeah, underneath, yeah, I go somewhere else. Basically, what I'm saying, my plan is to get up there, like get right up in here and untransform and use Cone of Cold to start the fight. And then hope to God I roll initiative decent enough to get out before they're on top of me. That's my plan.
Okay. All right.
Try and deal
as
with
I was
these
just
three.
saying, it's probably a good idea to just have an idea of what you want to do, but we will start the area proper next session because we're very close to the end anyway.
Yeah.
It makes sense to start it fresh rather than get into it and then next week be like, cool, what were we doing? Let's just.
Who's got what buff? Yeah. Yep.
All right. Well, that is going to be it for today. Make sure if you haven't already. Sorry, stream. Just throwing stuff all over the place. If you haven't already, then please feel free to do the old like, share, subscribe, YouTube stuff. It really does help out with things. And if you have enjoyed content, please do consider supporting us over on the old Patreon. That also helps too. Thank you guys for being here and playing. I hope you had fun. I had a fun session, even though it was a bit of a shopping-y roleplay session. I still find them fun. Thank you guys for hanging out with us in the chat as well. It is very much appreciated. And yeah, that's it for today. I don't think we will be playing tomorrow because Lime is currently traveling, or will be traveling later today and arriving back home tomorrow. So he's probably going to be feeling a bit jet lagged and whatnot.
Knackered.
So
For
knackered.
sure.
We might have a game on Tuesday, but we will update you if we don't on the Discord. So unless you hear otherwise, assume that we will be back on Friday, following up on this session. So until then, please do take it easy. And as always, if it's easy, take it twice.